show up and then disappear. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, now it's going live. So Beber & Company versus 402. Beber & Company, who reached the grand final last week and then lost against Euronix Gaming. Let's see if they can reach the grand final once again. Alright, so a close start. Shumi through the drop in the lead for 402. Shumi, who also makes skins, at least I think that's the same Shumi. Ooh, I have to slow down a lot though in the next checkpoint, so 402 will capitalize on that. Up in lead, and also in the lead in the relay count with 2-4 and now 2-5, which means that they will win the first round. And again, this is a best of 3, so you need to win 2 maps. Taking a look here at the bracket, the winner of this match will go up against Puff Bros in the next match. The winner bracket semi. 402 now taking the lead in the start in form of Tom X. Beber & Company falling behind slightly, but still within reach of 402. And yeah, that's true. In the end here, the checkpoints are really close to each other, so if you aren't keeping up with the other team, then you are quite likely going to lose the round at that part of the map. So it's true, the checkpoints are very close to each other. Oh, what a crash from Tom X! Straight into the checkpoint, I believe, and that's gonna cost 402 this round. There's no way they can get back from this. See them waiting from his teammates waiting for him. They are actually still tied, but we are coming up now to the end where the checkpoints are close to each other, as mentioned. But oh, surprisingly, Beber & Company is not gonna be able to close it out here. They are in the lead though with 2 checkpoints, so still in a very good position as they go into lap 3 out of 5. Looking to tie up the score. I think they failed a relay though. It's tied now at 12-12, so Beber & Company could have won it by now, I think. But playing a bit sloppy right now, not doing the checkpoints correctly. But as you can see, they are far ahead of 402 right now. So they can afford missing these checkpoints a bit. Back up to 2 points in the lead, 17-15. 2 laps left to go. Now though, they might win it at the end, since they are in the lead with 1 checkpoint and now 2 as well, so I think this might be it. Coming up to the last corner. Ooh, but then Shumi lands into the wall. Well, looks like Beber & Company were able to close it out though, so 1-1 now. As we start the 3rd round, playing to 3. In this mode, 1 big crash will cost you a lot. Oh, speaking of big mistakes, Tom X once again struggling in the start. This time hitting the pillar. Don't think they lost as much time this time, but well, they are going to give up that round actually. So another quick round going to Beber & Company, now in the lead with 2-1. So right now Tom X kind of weighing down his team. with those big crashes. Let's see if he can take some revenge here in the next round. Map point for Beber&Co. Oh no! Alright, this time it's actually Beber&Co who will crash in the start in form of Palteza. So an opportunity now for 402 to win the round. Palteza coming back quickly though, so they still can come back from this position, I believe, but it's not going to be easy. 1-3 as well, 2-3 now, but this could be it here in the end for 402. Let's see. Nope, there we go. So 402 with a quick round after a mistake from Palteza in the start. So that's gonna force a final round to decide who will win the first map. So a couple of very decisive mistakes so far from both teams. We'll see if we will have a closer round here in the last round of the first map. Tomex now avoids the pillar and the checkpoint. And his team 402 will take the early lead. Palteza also without any major mistakes. But Beber&Co will be behind though, slightly in the start. Both teams having crossed the checkpoints correctly so far. Going into lap 2. Switch to 402 once again as they go through the loop for the second time. Bren barely made the jump. Want to make sure that you land in that small downhill so that you keep your speed. And it looks like 402 are extending their lead slightly on the map at least. Still very close round. Closest one so far, I want to say. Just one turn between the two teams entering lap 3. Still no checkpoints failed from either team. Switching to Bren. Oh, where are Beber&Co? A bit further behind now, so this looks like 402 will win the first map. Yes, they will fail that relay actually, slowing down here for Tomex. But it doesn't look like Beber&Co are getting any closer. Let's take a look here. Yeah, they are definitely further behind now. So still looking good for 402. Through the drop, 1918. 2018 now. So Beber&Co also missing a couple of checkpoints. Will this end now? Oh, actually not, because... oh, what? What? Okay. What? Okay, so Beber&Co actually won that round. So I think what happened there was that they were in the lead in the checkpoints. I thought 402 were in the lead, but no, it was Beber&Co, so they will win that round and the map as well. Sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of what's going on, so I apologize for that. But anyways, we are moving on to the second map, Beber&Co winning the first one. And the second one is A Lucky Lucky by Laximus. Is it because it's switched? The colors are switched at the top. Is that why I'm? Because I missed that a couple of times before as well. So I wonder if that's maybe why. Anyways, we are going straight into a warm-up round once again. So the match will continue soon. Alright, so the timer is running out. And we will start the second map. Beber&Co winning the first one with a score of 3-2. I know the colors are not switched at the top, but I think sometimes it just messes up my brain, to be honest. Yeah, it's sometimes a bit hard to keep track, since even if you're leading on the track, you might be behind on the relays. And yeah, sorry about that. So 402 with slightly better start than Beber&Co, but really not much of a difference at all. Also, this track, a Lucky Lucky, has a pretty interesting ending where you can drop down to the finish, going left here. You saw it there for a brief moment. That method is not actually faster if you want to continue driving the laps. But if you are in a position of having a 2 checkpoint lead, then you want to go for that checkpoint, the shortcut, if you will, to reach the checkpoint closer and potentially closing out the round. So it kind of creates an interesting strategy, at least a potential strategy. And also, of course, if you are on the last lap, you want to take it as well to just close out the round that way. So we'll see if that's gonna come into effect in this round. 402 still in the lead as Tom had to adjust his line to avoid hitting the checkpoint. Looks like Beber&Co has fallen behind a bit as we enter lap 3. So if 402 are not aware of that shortcut in the end and goes for the longer path in the last lap, then Beber&Co may steal the round that way as well. But of course, if you know the tracks well, then that's likely not going to happen. 15-13, Beber&Co once again in the lead in the checkpoint, but behind on the map. So 402 cannot afford missing these checkpoints anymore, that's for sure. As we now enter lap 4 out of 5. 1917 in favor of Beber&Co. So this is an scary situation to be in for 402. If they miss one more relay, then it's all over. Beber&Co also getting a bit closer. This is another close round. Ooh, Tom X very close to the walls, but able to get through, and still 402 in the lead. Actually, if Beber&Co had went for the drop there, then they could have maybe closed it out. I think actually that was a possibility, but they are still catching up a lot though. As you can see, as they go through the dirt corner, they will actually pass 402. So Beber&Co now in the lead, and they will close it out as a result, reaching the next checkpoint and collecting 3 more relays than 402. So Beber&Co with a nice comeback, able to win that first round. Yeah, it's true, it is risky to go for it, and it requires very good team communication as well. In fact, I wonder if a doable strat would be to have a 4th player on the server who is watching in spec mode and just letting his teammates know how far ahead they are, both on the map and also in the checkpoints, because I've seen a couple of teams actually having a 4th member on the server, so it's possible that some of them are already utilizing that strategy. I wonder if that's something that should be allowed or not, because if it is allowed though, I think that's a pretty huge advantage now that I think about it. Alright, looks like 402 are doing much worse though in this next round. This could be it for Beber&Co, and it will. It's a really bad lap there for 402. Beber&Co now up to match point as well. So see if they can close it out here in the next round. So far, I think they've mainly been doing much better in the relays compared to Beber & Company, or compared to 402. Otherwise, it's a pretty even matchup, I would say. Both teams are fairly consistent. Yeah, but I think it's easier though if you have a fourth player. I think it's doable still with just having the 3 players that are driving, but definitely easier with a fourth one. Alright, so Beber & Company taking the lead now in the start. 7-6, so 402 have failed a relay. This might be over very soon. Oh! Looks like Shumi mistimed the drop, so that will give 402 an opportunity to still come back. Now in the lead as well in the checkpoints. 9-11 could go for the drop, but they won't. So they won't be able to close it out here. Still though in a very good position. 402. Leaving the dirt, still in the lead with 2 checkpoints for a moment. Right now they are not. And then I think they are struggling a bit here over the platform. So Beber & Company once again coming back from an early mistake. It's been the story of this match. Switch to someone from Beber & Company. Yeah, they've already caught up completely. Just half a second or so behind. And we do see a small blunder here in the start as we enter lap 4 out of 5. Giving 402 a bit more breathing room. (2022) 402 also in the lead in the checkpoints for a change. We're not used to this situation. Spren will allow his teammates to pass him. Ooh, wow. Almost hits the wall. Oh, looks like Paltesa has crashed. Once again, Beber & Company were about to catch up to 402. They seem to be keeping a better pace, but cannot afford those kind of mistakes. So, and now 402 again having a bigger lead as they enter the final lap. So it looks like they will take this next round. 26-28. Ooh, that was an awkward landing from Tom, also from Tierley, but he managed to get through it. Brendo has fallen down a bit. Where's Beber & Company? Can they still come back from this? A relay fail as well for 402, but that is on purpose. They are going for the finish now. And we see Bren now going for the shortcut, and that's not gonna be it actually. What? Okay, no, it's gonna be it. Never mind. I was confused because that was the first time I saw it being ended in lap 5 in quite a long time actually. We haven't really seen that many close rounds for a long time. So yeah, 402 will take it, and putting the score at 2-1. So yeah, 402 could maybe still come back from this, but it does feel like Beber & Company are maybe slightly better on this track. So as long as they can avoid crashing, then feels like they will be able to win this one, but we'll see. See here, 402 once again with the better start. So they got that going for them at least. But on the second half of the track, it always feels like Beber & Company are driving a bit better. Oh! I shouldn't have said that. Schumi with a massive crash for Beber & Company. 4-6 for 402. They can close it out here, and they will. So we will see another tie, 2-2. And yeah, another exciting end. So Beber & Company, of course, still with the match point. But if 402 manage to win, we will see the third map as well. Alright, so here we go. Who will take it? And this time it looks like Beber & Company may have the better start. Pilo though with some slow speed through that turn. Bren and his teammates will pass. Pilo back to first again. Very, very close early on. Possible to call it yet. Oh, that checkpoint continues to cause problems for the players. This time it's Tom X who hits it. He doesn't hit it as hard as Schumi though, but another mistake though before the next lap. This is great news for Beber & Company. See if they can take advantage of this and win it. They haven't been in this situation yet on this map. They've always come back. So we'll see if they can play on the result a bit. 9-8 in the lead as well in the relay count. So very good position for Beber & Company. 402 continues to lose time by the looks of it. Even further behind now, this could be it, and it will. Beber & Company will take it once again with a 3-2 score, and that's going to be the end of the match, winning with 2-0 over 402 as they advance to the winner bracket semifinals. GG!